Welcome to Fossil Ridge High School, home of the SaberCats. Today we got a great baseball matchup today, 5A Chassa baseball between the Fossil Ridge SaberCats and the Legacy Lightning of Broomfield. Senior night here at the ballpark. Sun's starting to peek out here. It's a great night. Hi, my name is Bennett Johnson. I'm joined here with my partner,
Ryan Burke. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, great to be here with you guys again today for Fossil Ridge Radio Network's coverage of SaberCat baseball.
Definitely going to be a good game today.
I'm excited. Senior night, you know, Fossil Ridge coming in this matchup at 6-2, Legacy 5-2. Fossil Ridge had a solid year so far. A lot of seniors on this team. Called 8 seniors today at senior night. Great to see the family out here at the ballpark and everybody walking through. It's a great sight to see.
Yeah, we're going to expect a pretty slow game to start out here. Expecting some pretty high scoring from Fossil to start the game. You see, recently Fossil Ridge has been peaking in the 6th inning, getting most of their scoring throughout the 6th inning.
Yeah, so we'll definitely keep our eye out for the 6th inning. I know comeback fashion win against Loveland earlier in the week, won that one by a score of 2-1 there. Got a run there in the 8th inning, or in the 6th inning. That was clutch for him. And hoping to get more runs than we did in that Loveland game. Obviously, 2 runs, not really what you want to see out of the SaberCats, but yesterday they exploded against Boulder with 15 runs, so shouldn't be too much of a concern today.
Yep. We've seen Legacy peaking out about at 8 runs per game. Fossil Ridge has peaked out at about 5 average. So we'll see if that really shows in this game with the score tonight.
And as final field preparations are being made here, looks like we're getting pretty close to having the boys get some more pitches, and we'll get going here. Looks like on the mound today for the Fossil Ridge SaberCats is Luke Alfonso, number 16. Alfonso, again, a senior, pitching on senior night. Great to see that. Alfonso, great stat of the young man. He's a 3-time varsity letterman for baseball, but also a 4-time letterman for academics. So great to see. He's great on the ball field and in the classroom. And for Alfonso, hoping to have a great day on the bump.
Yep. Legacy and Fossil Ridge High School have had a very tied up win-loss percentage at .667 apiece. Both pretty good teams here, but we're going to have to see what goes down tonight.
Yeah, some of the better teams in the Front Range Conference matching up here today. Legacy, I know for a fact, has had a good program year in, year out. Every year they got a great class coming in. And Legacy, one of those schools you hear talked about a lot in the 5A Chassa division, and I'm really excited to see what the Cats can do here against the Lightning.
Definitely. It's going to be a great matchup.
Fossil Ridge sporting their home greens with the Fossil Ridge across the front, wearing the gray pants with the green stripe. Legacy showing up in their navy with gold trim and the gray pants. A couple of knee highs out there. Always great to see. Those knee highs look great on the ball field.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. 2-man umpire crew today, folks, and as Alfonso's getting his last couple warm-up pitches in, it looks like we're getting ready for first pitch.
Look at that curveball.
Alfonso sports a 4-pitch mix. That curveball slider combo is really what gets him his bread and butter.
Definitely.
And Alfonso got some decent velo, hits mid-80s consistently with that fastball. So if Alfonso can keep it up, I'm really liking to see what he can do here on senior night.
Definitely. It's going to be a great matchup. I've said a couple times. Both teams have had a .4 on-base percentage of batters, which is actually very good when you think about it. It's 4 and 10 batters getting on base.
Yeah, definitely good to see that, and especially with the Fossil Ridge SaberCats, struggled with run production, able to get some more yesterday. So we'll see what team shows up today. Hopefully it'll be a lot of runs, high-scoring game, or maybe we'll see a pitcher's duel. No matter what, number 16 due up here for the Legacy Lightning, and that is Brandon Sanchez, the sophomore. Recently against Fairview, Brandon Sanchez batted .667 in his 4 plate appearances. Got 2 hits in his 3 at-bats, so we'll see what he can do here. Pitch from Alfonso, fouled off to the side here. Looks like it could be in play here. First baseman under it. Makes the catch.
There we go, there's the catch.
Gathered himself there and made a nice play there. First pitch, 1 out.
Definitely. 1 up, 1 down so far. Let's see what they can do against Kieran Gaffney.
Yeah, Kieran Gaffney now batting here for the Legacy Lightning. Alfonso, solid first pitch there, able to get a foul contact, and hopefully we can get some more.
Number 12, Ridge Bolwallick.
And a little bit of senior night shenanigans here. Ridge Bolwallick going to start at shortstop here now, coming in. Getting the seniors some reps here. I like to see it.
Definitely.
Gaffney, the junior from Legacy, 2 for 3 yesterday against Fairview. Gaffney steps in here. Pitch from Alfonso coming.
It's a fastball.
Fastball, strike 1 to Gaffney. A lot of zip on that Alfonso fastball today.
Definitely. It's got a little bit of in and out movement, as we've seen.
Pitch number 2 here. Grounded up the middle there. Going to be a tough play for the second baseman. He makes the play. Can he get to first? Close play, bang, bang play. He got him at first. Great play there by the second baseman. Fossil Ridge able to get a diving play behind Alfonso. And Alfonso, that's going to be 3 pitches, 2 outs. So working quick here. That's what you like to see out of
definitely.
Alfonso.
I've seen 2 up, 2 down so far.
I'm all for it.
You can definitely see that great Fossil Ridge fielding percentage at .8 coming in here.
Yeah, exactly. Fossil Ridge looking solid in the field here, and if they can keep it up, behind Alfonso, it's going to be great.
Definitely, definitely. Here we go. Here's a pitch. There's that curveball, a little bit of up and outside.
Curveball starting
and
off
inside,
to Macaulay Sear from Legacy, senior number 6. Sear, the 3-hole, coming from Alfonso, second pitch.
There's a
Fastball down the middle, a little bit up from the umpire there. Close pitch, 2-0 count here to Sear. Pitch 3 from Alfonso. Same
There
spot
we see on the 6th pitch.
Same spot again there, just a little bit up. Going to get the ball called there. 3-0 count here. Alfonso wants to deliver here, does not want to afford any base runners. Pitch from Alfonso. That one found the zone. 3-1 count. A lot of zip on that fastball today. Love to see
definitely. Definitely. Here we go from Alfonso. There's that fastball. It's going to be low and outside for a walk for number 6.
Love to see that zip on the fastball there, but he's got to be able to control it. Don't want to be giving any free passes off to the Lightning.
Definitely, definitely.
Senior, looks like this is number 17. That is Cale Cladridge. Senior rocking the mullet today. I love to see that from Legacy. And Alfonso here, runner on first here, going to go out of the stretch here. Checks his runner. Pitch from Alfonso. Gets the call there, 0-1. Fastball, a lot of command there on Cladridge. Love to see Alfonso painting the bottom of the zone there on that.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen that a lot this season.
From this tall left-handed batter here, Cladridge. Pitch from Alfonso. Lined up the middle there. Great play at short. Ridge makes the play.
And that's going to expire the Lightning here going into the bottom of the first inning for Fossil Ridge.
Love to see that going into the bottom of the first here. Score is still 0-0. Couple great defensive plays out there. Second baseman making a nice dive to play.
Definitely.
Solid play at shortstop there. What you love to see out of the Cats. And again, like you said, proving why they have that solid fielding percentage out there.
Definitely, definitely. It's going to be a great game.
And as we move here into the bottom half of the first inning here, SaberCats are hoping to get on the board here after that solid defensive performance. On the bump today for the Legacy Lightning, looks like that is number 12. Number 12 is looks like he's a solid young man on the mound. Got some nice fastball command there. Relatively tall, going to go with 6 foot. And really looking out of the windup here, he's got a lot of great zip on that zip on that fastball. That's actually 22. I apologize there. 22 is going to be number 22. I mean, throwing a lot of command. What are you seeing out of this young man, Ryan?
Definitely. We've seen him doing a lot of good stuff this season. Seen a lot of zip on that fastball, as you said. Seen quite a few Ks. Makes sense that he's going to be the starter for tonight's senior night tonight at Fossil Ridge High School in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah, Trenton O'Connor, the young man, number 22. He is a junior at a Legacy High School. Really one of those pitchers you don't hear talked about a lot in this Legacy lineup. Obviously, he's got some great zip, and it's looking good for him out there, but hasn't recorded a whole lot of appearances on the mound here. From what our stat sheet show, this is actually his first appearance on the mound this season. So, again, short season due to the ongoing pandemic, however, but
got to get those reps in.
Got to get those reps in somehow, and for O'Connor here, hoping he can have a solid first showing here for his Lightning.
15, Tate Johnson steps up to the dish here.
Tate Johnson, a right-handed batter, and we'll see what he can do here on the first pitch.
And he gets drilled by the first pitch, heading right down to first base. One pitch, one man on base.
Being there on the inside of the hip, but takes it like a champ, and he's already on first base. Ridge Bolwallick now due up here for the Cats. Number 12. Got a runner on first. You're going to force him to go out of the stretch. It's what you like to see.
We're going to see a great game. We have a .750 win percentage for the SaberCats, .714 for the Lightning.
Pitch here to Bolwallick. Outside corner fastball there. Going to get called a strike. Close call there, but Bolwallick's got to be able to fight off that outside corner here if he can continue his day at the plate. Pitch 2 to Bolwallick. Off-speed pitch there. Gets into roll over to shortstop there. It's going to be one out at second and out at first. So Bowalek's going to ground into double play. Great curveball there from O'Connor. O'Connor had a lot of break on that and able to get Bowalek kind of out in front. Kind of fought off that curveball off to shortstop there. So unfortunately going to get a double play for the Cats there, but a nice pitch from O'Connor nonetheless.
Definitely. We've seen Fossil Ridge having an overall pretty good season. Their toughest loss looks like it's going to be versus Mountain Range, 9-0 loss.
And now batting for the Cats is the pitcher, number 16, Luke Alfonso. Gets a curveball to start him off there. A little bit inside, they're going to be called a ball. That curveball working well for O'Connor early.
O'Connor's looking good today.
Pitch 2. Fastball grounded to the second baseman there. He's going to throw over to first there and get the quick out. Quick inning there for the Lightning, and overall, the entire first inning, short pitches and a lot of contact. What you like to see on the ball field here. Hopefully for the Cats, those are going to start finding some holes, but as of now, low pitch counts and keep the pitchers fresh out there is what you like to see.
We just saw Alfonso ground out to the second baseman, expiring him pretty quickly. We're going to see how that affects his emotional stability going back onto the mound here to face some more Lightning batters.
Yeah, Alfonso had a solid first inning there, low pitch count for the young man, and recently Alfonso's been pretty good at the plate, so that ground ball a little bit uncharacteristic of Alfonso. Against Boulder yesterday, he was able to rack up 3 hits on the day, so a solid day yesterday. We'll hope he can keep it up at the plate again today, but I'm sure he will, and hopefully keep up his dominance on the mound. As a reminder here, 5A Chassa Baseball will play 7 innings today. So a little bit different there than Major League Baseball, but those 7 innings are going to be very, very intense, as we like to expect here at the Front Range League. Catching Alfonso today is number 3, Rylan Hickson. Actually, I apologize. It's number 9, Rylan Hickson. Rylan Hickson, a senior on the senior night. Always great to have those seniors starting behind the dish, and a lot of confidence from Hickson, giving some calls to Alfonso.
Definitely.
Confidence, what you like to see out of your catcher. And as Hickson throws down second base, due up for the Lightning is number 9.
Blake Roberts.
Blake Roberts.
He's going to be a junior coming out of Legacy.
Blake Roberts.
Coming in the underdog.
Tall right-handed young man here facing the righty-on-righty matchup against Alfonso. Alfonso had great fastball command in that first inning. Love to see him mixing a little more off-speed here. I think that off-speed worked well for O'Connor on the Legacy side of things. So if Alfonso can mix in his off-speed, it should be good here. Pitch from Alfonso.
This is his 5th at bat.
Gets the outside fastball call there. 0-1 count here. Blake Roberts fouls off the second pitch there from... Ooh, close play there. Fouls off second pitch from Alfonso there. Almost had a play.
Definitely. We've seen
out
Roberts
in right field, but close call.
Yeah, we've seen Roberts. This is his 5th appearance at the plate. Hasn't gotten a hit yet this season. Looking for that first hit tonight.
Roberts looking for that first hit of the weekend this season, and hopefully Roberts able to accomplish that. You saw that foul off there from Roberts down the line. Almost had a play there out in right field, but just went foul. 0-2 count here coming from Alfonso.
Devastating. You see a great hustle from that right fielder.
Alfonso gets that great low and away fastball there. Can you get him to ground out second baseman? Second to first for the out.
There we go. Look at that great hustle by the catcher to get out behind the first baseman. Make sure that throw doesn't get wild and we don't get runners farther than they should be.
Yeah, no, overall, solid pitching from Alfonso early. He's got a lot of command on the low and away corner with that fastball. That's what you love to see. Pitch from Alfonso there to number 10 for the Lightning. That is going to be Gavin Makarian. Gavin is a senior for the Lightning as he grounds off to the first baseman there, and it's going to be 2 away for the Cats. So quick couple outs there for Alfonso as he gets Gavin Markakin to ground out.
Baseman, number 14, Peyton Maleka.
Junior Peyton Maleka due up here for the Lightning.
See,
Maleka, a tall, lanky young man, hoping to get a little bit accomplished here against Alfonso. He's been dominant so far.
Definitely. There's a pitch.
Alfonso get him to the line out second baseman. Great play there. Second baseman made some nice plays in the field there, and that's going to be 3 outs here. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Definitely. We've seen great batting average from Legacy so far. Not so great on the Falls Ridge side of things, but it's definitely a great matchup we're going to see tonight. 2 very good teams coming out of 5A Chassa.
Yeah, a couple of grade 5A Chaska teams, and kind of as we thought early here, we got a battle. Pitchers duel so far, and as 22 heads back out there for Legacy, O'Connor's going to look to continue his dominance on the mound. Trenton O'Connor really had a dominant first inning there, got 1-2-3 inning, and hopefully the Cats are going to be able to crack him here. Great day here at the ball field. Senior night brought out the crowds for sure. Could have something to do with graduation being tomorrow on Saturday for a lot of these seniors. So families in town coming to the ballpark, enjoying the spectacle, and I'm all for it.
Definitely, it's going to be a great day tomorrow. A great accomplishment for all these seniors graduating tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely impressive to see from the Cats. Love to see them graduating all these seniors, and from what I can tell, it looks like the Fossil Ridge team doing a great job honoring these seniors, getting to get a couple reps out in the field. You saw that earlier in the game. A little bit of a shortstop rotation out there so they can get as many reps in as possible for these seniors and send them off the right way.
Definitely. It's going to be really fun to watch a lot of these Fossil seniors moving on to the next level, and maybe the level after that we'll have to see.
And number 14, Jack Monsell batting for here today. Monsell, a senior, had a great day yesterday against Boulder. Racked up himself 6 RBIs. It's not a stat you hear too often, but in 4 at-bats, he got 2 hits and able to rack in those 6 RBIs. So we'll see what Monsell can do here facing O'Connor. O'Connor deals a high fastball over the head of Monsell. Nice take there from Monsell. Good discipline at the plate. And O'Connor, a lot of zip on that fastball. I think it's hitting the upper 80s at least.
Here's a pitch. That one's going to be low in the dirt. It's blocked by the catcher.
Yeah, nice block there by the catcher from Legacy. That's number 13. Number 13 is looking solid behind the plate today. That's Eric Lerma, the senior, playing for the Legacy Lightning here. 2-0 pitch. Up and in fastball there, hacked at by Monsell. Going to bring a 2-1 count here. Monsell, nice and aggressive here. What you like to see in the at-bat, but I'd like to think that would have been a 3-0 count there. Two-one pitch, drived out in the outfield. That's going to be in the gap. And off the wall and a bounce there. Monsell's rounding for 2. And looks like he'll stay on 2 there. So Jack Monsell with a great blast into the left field corner there.
Yeah, I see a great hit coming out of that .5 batting average as we've seen him last game.
Yeah, and time again, Monsell demonstrating why he is the man at the plate this weekend. Monsell, I mean, the left center corner has been open all day today, but Monsell finally able to find that gap and drive it to the wall. Great contact from Monsell.
Definitely, you can see why Monsell's hitting cleanup for SaberCats today.
Typically, you see Johnny Reed, the junior, batting cleanup there for the Cats, but Monsell batting for today and really proving early why he deserves to be there.
Definitely. Very impressive hit to the left center.
So, like to see that, and now we got for the Cats due up number 21. Ooh, takes an inside fastball there, right on the corner there. Close call by the blue, but he gives him the strike nonetheless. Runner in scoring position here. Hopefully the Cats can knock him in. Monsell got a little bit of speed on second, so anything in the outfield here, you'd love to think you can score him.
Definitely love to see it.
Great breaking ball there from O'Connor. O'Connor makes it an 0-2 count here early. Love to see the SaberCats be able to fight off here, get a little bit longer at bat. Don't want to have O'Connor in there for too long with how dominant he's been early. Checks the runner at second. Curveball line to the shortstop. Great play there. And 1 away here for the Cats. So nice contact there from 21. But
definitely, we're going to have to see what the Cats do here in the 6th inning. They've been really spiking their runs here in the 6th inning. We'll have to see if they keep that up tonight.
Yeah, and line out to the shortstop. It was, again, that curveball. Kind of a weak line out with the off-speed there. Fooled him a little out in front here. But with 1 away and runner on second here, this is Jacob Rodner, the senior. Rodner, the lefty, takes an outside fastball. Rodner got the matchup here against O'Connor. Hopefully he can find a pitch he likes and score the run for the Cats.
Here's a windup. And the pitch is going to be a high fastball.
High fastball there to Rodner, and O'Connor down 2-0 to Rodner. Monsell on second there. You can definitely tell that O'Connor has been giving us some looks at second. Maybe thinking about a pick here, but as of now, no moves.
As a pitch, it's going to be low barely clips the strike zone, I think. It's going to be 2-1.
Yeah, umpire gives him the call there. 2-1 count here to Rotner. Rotner, the senior, got honored on senior night tonight, so let's see if he can end his high school career at home here with a nice RBI. Fouls one off there down the line. That's going to get out of play. 2-2 count here to Jacob Rotner.
Definitely. That was a really good swing. You see it hit the tennis courts over on along the left on the third base line.
Yeah, along the east side of the campus there. Hits the tennis courts, and we'll see if Rotner here can fight off a 2-2 pitch or maybe get himself an RBI here. 2-2 pitch. There's that curveball again from O'Connell. A little bit high there by the umpire. I'm going to call it. Going to bring it at 3-2 count. Counts full here for Rotner. You got to be thinking, got to put a ball in play here. Get yourself a base hit or get on base via a walk.
Definitely Rotner with a .860 batting average here. Love to see what he does. That one looked a little bit low, but it's called strike 3 by the umpire.
Yeah, O'Connor able to get that kind of down and in call there on the left-handed Rotner. Gets the call there, can bring up 2 outs here for the Cats, and due up now number 4, Jacob Hessler. Hessler on the season, still looking to prove himself here, the senior. Had some nice appearances on the mound yesterday against Boulder, but as far as the batting column goes, he was 1 for 5 yesterday. So he's going to ground out there, and that's going to bring the 3rd out of the inning. So unfortunate end to the inning there after that leadoff double, but unfortunately Monsell started the inning, wasn't able to be finished off by the Cats.
Definitely. We're seeing a great game so far as we head into the, let's see, this is the bottom of the second.
Heading to the top of the 3rd.
Top of the 3rd, sorry. Top of the 3rd, we got number 16 on the mound.
And number 16, again, that's going to be Alfonso. Alfonso, once again, proving why he is one of the aces here on the SaberCat rotation. Alfonso had a couple solid first innings, able to keep his pitch count low, so you got to be thinking Alfonso's thinking almost going for the complete game here, keeping his pitch count low, keeping the arm fresh, and hopefully Alfonso can continue his success here against the Lightning.
Definitely. We haven't only seen great pitching from Alfonso recently. We've seen great batting with 5 RBIs to date.
Yeah, yesterday against the Boulder Cougars, that was great to see out of him. Or Boulder Panthers, definitely great to see Alfonso getting it done at the plate, but on the mound, he's proven once again why he's one of the studs on this SaberCats team.
Definitely. Speaking of that Panthers team, we see a crazy game. Last game, SaberCats 15, Panthers 13.
Yeah, Fossil Ridge able to pick up that win against Boulder, 15-13. Boulder's a solid baseball school, and that's a good win for the Cats. So now due up here for the Legacy Lightning against Alfonso, number 22. Number 22 for the Lightning, that is going to be a probably a 6-foot-tall right-handed batter here. Lays down a bunt there, pulls it back, going to be a ball. Nice aggressive play there, which you'd like to see, and Alfonso crashing off the mound. Nice recovery there from Alfonso, going to bring a 1-0 count here. And Ryan, you got to think, with the bottom of this Legacy order due up, Alfonso's got to pound the strike zone here.
Definitely. We're going to have to see that coming here soon. Sees the pounds the bottom of the strike zone, just like you said there.
Yeah, we're bringing a 1-1 count there. Nice pitch from Alfonso, and it's one of the keys to baseball when you get the bottom of the order is pounding the strike zone and forcing a lot of contact and a lot of swing and misses.
We've seen.
And as Alfonso gets him to foul one off down the first base line, they're going to bring a 1-2 count.
Definitely. As I was going to say, we've seen a lot of great pitching so far this game. We've seen a lot of low pitching coming from both sides of the dish.
Definitely pounding the low part of the zone here. 1-2 pitch from Alfonso. Gets him on the outside
third
corner there. A low and away pitch from Alfonso. Grabs the outside corner. Gets the call from the umpire there. 1 away. Layden Sayer, the junior, due up from Legacy here. Left-handed young man, hoping to find his way on here for the Legacy Lightning, as hits have been few and far between here for the Lightning. Opening pitch there from Alfonso, called a little bit low. It's going to bring a ball, 1-0 count here. Second pitch from Alfonso. Alfonso gets a ground ball to the shortstop there. Ooh, eats him up a little bit there, and that's going to put the ball in the outfield. And the first hit of the day for the Legacy Lightning.
Yeah. We've seen, it's surprising to me that that's the first hit of the day for Legacy, as they've having an extremely high batting average.
Yeah, they've had a great year at the plate, but Sayre able to get on there for the Lightning. So runner on first, one away here. It's going to bring up number 16, Brandon Sanchez, the sophomore. Sophomore on varsity, very impressive stat here from the young man. So we'll see what we can do here against Alfonso. 16 versus 16 on the plate.
Definitely. We see a great offense and great defense right now.
Sanchez fouls off a pitch down the first base line. That's going to get out of play. And 0-1 count here to Sanchez. But like I was saying earlier, sophomore on varsity, impressive stat. And with the runner on first here, he's got a pretty solid opportunity here at the plate.
Definitely agree with that. As you were saying, sophomore on varsity, not an easy feat, especially here on senior night. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking.
Definitely some nerves out there as the second pitch due from Alfonso. Runner going, and he stops on a ball to hit down the line. That's going to be just foul. Hit down the left field or right field line there, and probably about a couple feet foul there. Close play down close to the 325 part of the wall. So that was definitely a well hit ball there from number 16, the sophomore, proving why he's able to play varsity baseball, and more power to him. But 0-2 count here, got to be able to fight off a pitch and keep his at bat alive.
Definitely, we see a 350 fence here. Here at Fossil Ridge.
Yeah, Fossil Ridge, one of the more deep baseball fields in the state. So you see a lot less home runs here. So it really takes a good swing to get a ball to leave here.
Definitely. We've seen a lot of great swings coming from these Fossil Ridge SaberCats.
And 0-2 pitch from Alfonso here. Runner holds. Foul off here, close to our booth, straight back, and 0-2 count persists here. You see the runner kind of getting an aggressive secondary there over at first base. Doesn't look like he's going, but he's definitely getting a aggressive secondary over on first. 0-2 pitch due from Alfonso here. Checks his runner over at first, and Alfonso's set. And a veteran move from Sanchez. He's a sophomore there, but elects for time at the plate. You'd like to see that a lot out of your seniors and juniors, but Sanchez proving why he's able to play on varsity. An experienced and a confident move from Sanchez.
Definitely.
0-2 pitch due from Alfonso. Checking his runner again, making sure he's not going anywhere. And picks over to first, kind of a relaxed pick, just checking on the runner over there. And just making sure Alfonso knows what he's doing.
Just showing him who's boss, really.
Exactly. Alfonso been dominating here, and as he checks him again, Alfonso will do his 0-2 pitch once again. Steps off again, and I believe time was called there by catcher Rylan Hickson. So Hickson maybe not liking what he saw in terms of signs. So again, a confident move there by your senior catcher. What you like to see?
Definitely. We see Alfonso's really been making sure that first base runner knows that Alfonso's in charge.
0-2 pitch due from Alfonso. Gets that high fastball there.
Oh, runner almost went sides not to because he remembers Alfonso's in charge.
Yeah, and borderline pitch out there, but gets the runner to hold over there at first. SaberCats maybe looking for a throw down to second, trying to get him caught stealing, but wasn't able to happen, wasn't in the cards. So 1-2 pitch due from Alfonso. Checks his runner once again, making sure he's not going anywhere. Slide step coming from Alfonso. Oh, a great slider there, and that's the first time we've seen that slider today. Definitely a late breaking slider, and hits that outside corner of the plate and just really shoots out. So it's almost an unhittable pitch, but to the batter, it looks like it's a strike almost all the way until the end. 2-2 count here to Alfonso. Love to see him pound the zone as he checks his runner once again. And runner is going this time. Ground ball to the shortstop. Eats him up once again. On the steal, he's able to get to third. Looks like he's going to hold it third, and we got runners on the corners here. Actually, a little bit of action over there at first, but he will stay at first. So runners on the corners here with one away. A little bit of action cooking here for the Legacy Lightning. Kieran Gaffney, the junior, batting now. He had a great day yesterday against Fairview. 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs yesterday. So Gaffney can prove that he can swing the bat at the plate. So it's going to be up to Alfonso here to shut him down.
Definitely. We see a great repertoire from Alfonso, tending to show that slider towards the end of the game recently.
Yeah, and Alfonso broke out that slider in that last at-bat. So
definitely.
Worked well for him. Wasn't able to get the swing and a miss, but it was a good pitch. So I think if Alfonso can keep that up, should be good for him. 0-0 pitch here.
Checks a runner again, making sure he knows who's boss.
Steps off to first there. Runners on the corners once again. Checks a runner at first, making sure he's not going anywhere. Pretty common to see where they will do a steal down to second base. So we'll see if that's in the cards here for the Legacy Lightning.
Definitely.
And runner is rolling to second base. So Ron Hickson going to throw down there, and it's going to be in the outfield. And that's going to score a run and move the runner over to third base. So While there would have been a close play at second base there, Ralen Hickson throws it into the outfield, and that's going to bring home a run for the Legacy Lightning.
Definitely. We see the top of the third. We see Legacy taking an early lead, 1-0 against these Falls Ridge SaberCats.
So as our score reaches 1-0 here in the top of the third, Hickson going to be credited with an error there in the booth. And unfortunately, Hickson can move a runner also to third base. So now you got a runner on third base with the 1-0 pitch coming from Alfonso.
See it fouled back towards our booth.
Yeah, fouled straight back towards our booth. Going to bring up a 1-1 count here. Alfonso, you'd love to see him get a strikeout here or some weak contact. Cannot get that runner to score here. So definitely keeping the ball in the infield should be key.
Yes, definitely got to check that runner, making sure he's not going and then throw across the first.
Yeah, that's definitely what you like to see as Alfonso's in his windup here with the 1-1 pitch.
See it popped up. That
straight
might
back
be in play.
and,
Looks like it's going to go out of play.
Just out of play here into the stand. So that's going to bring a 1-2 count here for Alfonso. This is the count he likes. This is the count he likes to bring out that slider. So we'll see what Alfonso has to throw here with the 1-2 pitch. Again, Gaffney had a solid day at the plate yesterday against the Fairview Knights. So hopefully Alfonso can continue his dominance here as he brings the 1-2. Ooh,
Definitely
goes up and
high and inside.
Up and in with the fastball there. Thankfully, Gaffney able to get out of the way of that one. So 2-2 pitch here from Alfonso. Again, a lot of fastballs, a little bit of curveball mixed in there. We'll love to see that slider. 2-2. There's that late breaking slider,
yep.
and able to get just a very weak foul off from Gaffney. So barely got a piece of that one, but he keeps his at-bat alive with some weak contact.
Definitely.
2-2 pitch from Alfonso. Again, he's in his windup here with the runner being on third. Mustards that fastball on the outside corner there, but it's going to be fouled just down the third base line, and we'll do the 2-2 pitch once again.
Definitely. You see Alfonso looking over at the third base runner often. Just giving a little bit of eye contact, making sure he knows.
And you can tell he's obviously going to be in his full windup there, but he's still keeping a nice eye on that first baseman there. As we get a little bit of
fouled off again.
Fouled
into
off
the
again there,
leg.
and Hickson looks to be a little bit shaken up on the play here. Looks like head coach for the SaberCats, Scott Mossy, going to go talk to the umpire and make sure his catcher's okay there at the plate. But a nice slider there from Alfonso, but looks like Hickson a little bit shaken up on their foul ball there. But
Definitely.
Hickson settles down and looks like he'll be okay. So love to see that there. Don't want to see any injuries here on senior night.
Yeah, those foul balls don't feel good.
No, they do not.
Say that from experience.
Yeah, and Hickson, a senior catcher, he's definitely been there before, so I'm sure the young man does not want to get hurt at this point in the season.
Definitely, especially on senior night. Wants to finish this game out strong.
2-2 pitch from Alfonso. Alfonso musters a fastball there, and they're going to get appeals down to the umpire in the field there, and that's going to be no swing there. 3-2 count. Almost got him to go there, but did not cross the face of the plate there. So 3-2 count from Alfonso. Cannot lose this runner to first. You do not want to give any more free passes here to this Lightning team. Able to get some pretty weak fly out there to the right fielder who makes the play. But
see the third base runner tagging up. It's going to be close.
Ooh, close play at the
safe.
place. Yes, safe there. Great throw from the outfielder there. Almost able to get him at home there, but looks like the ball was almost a little too deep there for him to get him at home.
Definitely.
Again, like we talked about earlier, Fossil's a very, very deep field, so pretty much anything to the deeper part of the outfield, going to be able to get a tag up. So going to bring the score to 2-0 now for the Lightning in the top of the third here with 2 away.
Definitely. See, the Lightning has been showing some great scoring potential here in the third inning, according to previous games. Here you see the pitch. That's going to be called for strike one.
Great pitch there from Alfonso, but like you were saying earlier, this is the inning where you typically see the Lightning produce some runs. So we'll see if they can get that hindered here by Alfonso with his 0-1 pitch. They're going to be a little bit outside on a fastball, 1-1 count. The fastball, though, we're getting into the third inning, so Alfonso's getting his feet under him, but he's still got a lot of zip on that, which is what you like to see.
Definitely. Here we see the pitch. It's going to be an up and in fastball.
Up and in fastball from Alfonso there. Continuing his dominance and really just throwing that fastball, letting it fly, as they say, and it's working for him well. 2-1 pitch here from Alfonso.
Oh, check swing.
Great breaking ball there from Alfonso. Gets just a weak contact. 2-2 count, and really fooled number 6 there, Mackley Sear, the senior. So Sear looking to almost restart a 2-out rally here and get some action on the base pass here, but a 2-2 count from Alfonso.
See the ground ball.
Grounded over to third base. Going to be a tough play there, but throws it off the base. Able to recover over at first base there is Rodner, and that's going to be 3 outs.
And that's going to retire the Lightning. We're going to be heading into the bottom of the third inning here in Fossil Ridge High School, Fort Collins, Colorado.
So as we'll head to the bottom of the third here, the Cats getting their third appearance at the plate, and you really got to hope that they're going to be really turning the bats on now. They've had a little bit of action, had that leadoff double from Monsell last inning, but weren't able to find anything after that. So really what you like to see out of the Cats here is some leadoff doubles and then continuing that through for the rest of the inning.
Definitely. We see Legacy taking a pretty early 2-0 lead over the SaberCats here going into the bottom of the third inning. We're going to have to see what the SaberCats can do. SaberCats do have a substantially higher batting average than their opponents, Legacy Lightning. We're going to have to see if they can't show the Lightning and these stands here at senior night that batting average that they've shown previously.
And looks like, again, for the Lightning, one's going to be Trenton O'Connor on the bump. He's been dealing so far today. And as he goes into the bottom of the third, going to get that bottom half of the order as we were talking about last inning. So the Lightning were able to capitalize off the bottom of the order for themselves. So we'll see if the Cats can do the same. Bottom of the order has been struggling a little bit recently, but Michael McNeil's hoping to turn that around.
Definitely.
Center fielder number 7, Jacob Crosby.
Actually, I apologize. That's going to be Jacob Crosby, number 7 there. He's a senior playing on senior night. The left-hander swinging the DeMarini Zen, great baseball bat. And the 6'3" lefty is hoping to get a little bit of action started for the Cats here. Hoping to get a little bit of a bottom of the order rally here going so they can flip the order here for the Cats.
They see a foul ball down the third base line.
And that one's going to get out of play into the tennis courts. So 0-1 count here. Solid first pitch there once again from O'Connor. He's really been dominant. A lot of first pitch strikes out of O'Connor, which has been key.
Sun is beating down today. We're going to have to see how that affects batters and pitcher today.
Yeah, a little bit earlier we saw a little bit of cloud cover at first pitch, but sun's starting to peak out here at SaberCat Field. So 0-2 pitch here coming to Crosby. Froze on a breaking ball there. Doesn't get the call. 1-2 pitch, or 0-2 pitch there. Late breaking curveball. Almost caught the outside part of the plate, but our umpire today thought that was a little outside, and we'll have the 1-2 pitch coming next. Fastball
Definitely
way outside
wild
there.
Pitch hitting the back of the backstop. See, on that breaking ball, we saw the catcher setting up outside, coming back inside at the last second for that little breaking ball, come right inside the zone, call the ball.
Yeah, number 13 doing a nice job behind the plate for the Lightning. You'd love to see that out of your senior, Eric Lerma. So great to see out of him, and as a 2-2 pitch comes here.
Check swing.
And they said he did at the plate, so that's going to be strike three. So unfortunately, Jacob Crosby goes down swinging there on the check swing that was called. But Rylan Hickson, the senior, coming up here for the Cats. The catcher batting towards the bottom part of the order here on senior night, and we'll hope to see if Hickson can get on base here, try to turn the order around here for the Cats. One away here to Hickson. Hickson, nice aggressive hack there on the first pitch of the at-bat. Unfortunately, just a little bit under that one, so 0-1 count here coming to Hickson.
Definitely Fossil Ridge trying to catch up to that 2-0 lead that Legacy is holding over their head. Here's the pitch.
Again, there's that O'Connor curveball that's really been dominant today. A lot of Cats struggling with that one, so Hickson's going to be able to fight it off, and 0-2 count coming to Hickson here. Got to be expecting that the curveball again once again in this at-bat. It's been fooling the Cats all day. We'll see if he goes back to it here on the 0-2 pitch.
Definitely, it's going to be fun to see the Cats adapting to that curveball.
Definitely. And looks like almost a little bit of a slider, maybe a cutter there from O'Connor. And going to be a little bit low there. 1-2 count coming here to Hickson. But I think it's been safe to say that O'Connor has been dominant with his main two pitches being that fastball and the curveball. Able to get a lot of command on that fastball and setting up that curveball later in the at-bat. Here's O'Connor. Low fastball there, scrapes in the dirt. It's going to be a 2-2 count coming to Hickson.
Definitely. We see Legacy with a bit higher batting average over Fossil Ridge. We'll have to see what Fossil Ridge can do.
Definitely. And as a 2-2 comes here from O'Connor, Hickson takes once again. So a nice battle here from Hickson. Started out the at-bat 0-2, able to fight back to 3-2. So we'll see if Hickson can find his way on here, maybe get a nice base knock and get a rally going here for the Cats.
Definitely.
O'Connor in his windup. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be low for ball four, so Rylan Hickson finds his way on after starting the at-bat 0-2.
Definitely, we're going to see one down with a runner on first here.
And senior Tate Johnson now due up here for the Cats. Runner on first, one away here, hoping he can start continue this rally here for the Cats. Tate Johnson, number 15, had a solid year so far and hoping to keep it up here on senior night. Yesterday, Tate Johnson, unfortunately, had a little bit of a rough go at it. Had 3 walks at the plate. Wasn't able to record a hit though. Those 3 walks are nice to see though. Helps his on base percentage, but his batting average going to be suffered a little bit there.
Definitely, we see Fossil Ridge with a .75 win percentage.
Yeah, you know, Fossil Ridge, this is a key matchup. SaberCats coming in this one at 6-2, Legacy at 5-2. So we'll see who's going to prove to be the better team here as Tate Johnson takes the first ball.
Yeah, I see that first pitch hitting the plate. We've seen a lot of low pitches from both teams.
Yeah, a lot of low pitches, and one thing I'm noticing from O'Connor is he loves to pound the zone for that first pitch. That was one of the first pitches I've seen this whole game where he's missed on his first pitch.
Definitely just lobs that one in.
Yeah, comes back there with the fastball. 1-1 count here to Johnson. Nice recovery there from O'Connell. Struggled a little bit on that first pitch. I could definitely tell he missed the release point there, but able to find it there on his second one, and 1-1 count here coming to Johnson.
Definitely. We see the pretty big lead over there.
Yeah, huge lead over there, I'll add, from Hickson. But Hickson, aggressive base runner, knows what he's doing out there. And a 2-1 count here coming to Tate Johnson. Tate Johnson looking to hit behind the runner here. Definitely want to avoid the double play as Hickson gets his nice and aggressive lead over at first base. O'Connor checks him a couple times. And the pitch.
There's right in the gap of the third base and shortstop.
Yeah, smoked into that hole there.
Shortstop, number 12, Ridge Bowalik.
Great contact from Johnson. Read that pitch well from O'Connor, and a little bit of stuff cooking here for the SaberCats. First and second here, 1 away.
Definitely. We see man on first and second here, with
And
1 out.
And it looks like the coach going to call time here for the Lightning. So 1 away, runner on first and second. Ridge Bowalik due up for the Cats, playing here on senior night. Nice, confident, tall young man. But Legacy, a little bit shooken up on the bump there. We'll see what they elect to do here, if they'll leave in O'Connor or what they'll do. Because O'Connor looks solid so far this whole game, but as of recently, the Cats able to get a little bit of contact, a little bit of walks, and read O'Connor well in the last part of this third inning.
Definitely. You see that curveball becoming less and less effective as we get here later in the game. You see, it's never a good thing when towards the end of the game the batters can start adapting to your pitches.
Yeah, and you're definitely starting to see O'Connor. He will stay in the game as the coach trots off the field, but O'Connor has been started well, but I think the Cats are finally starting to read O'Connor.
Yeah. Do you want to...
And we're back here as, once again, he'll step in here to the 0-0 count. And this is Bowalik, the senior. Takes a fastball in. Looks like it got him on the shoulder there. So nice hit by pitch there from the Cats. Way to read it from Ridge. And the wise move from the senior.
Alfonso.
See Alfonso coming in, bases loaded.
Bases loaded for the
Alfonso.
pitcher. Hoping to help himself out there on the mound.
Definitely. Alfonso, we've seen a great batting average from Alfonso. 5 RBIs to date. We're going to have to see what he can do today.
Huge spot for Alfonso here. But again, once again, a nice play from Bowalik out there, able to get on there with the hit by pitch.
There's that curveball that O'Connor's been so known for lately.
Alfonso gets opened up there with a curveball, so 0-1 count to Alfonso. But I'm sure the confident Alfonso here will be able to fight back. Fouls one straight back over our booth here, so 0-2 count here coming to Alfonso. But once again, Alfonso had a nice day at the plate yesterday. 3 for 5, able to get 5 RBIs on the day. So he's got 4 RBI opportunities out there now, so you'd love to see him be able to capitalize on those.
Definitely, we're going to have to see here. See if he capitalizes. Here's the pitch.
Good fight off there from Alfonso. Again, there's that tough O'Connell curveball, but Alfonso able to fight that one off straight back. 0-2 count once again to Alfonso with 2 runners in scoring position and the bases loaded.
Definitely. We're going to see if he's going to capitalize this opportunity, show his batting average that he's been so prominent of.
O'Connell in the windup, and here's the pitch. Foul down the third base line.
See Alfonso staying alive here.
Yeah, nice contact there from Alfonso. Able to foul that one off the line, down the line there. Just hooked a bit foul, but nonetheless, good contact. Love to see him straighten that one out here and hopefully score some runs here for the Cats. O'Connell on the mound here. Here's the windup. And the pitch. Great take there from Alfonso. I think you saw it too there.
Yeah.
Slider blowing away, but Alfonso wisely holds back, and that slider has been dirty today for him.
Definitely, Alfonso's been showing some great swings here. We got to see him put him between the poles now. Have to see that same power. See if we can't bring in a couple runs here.
Here's the pitch from O'Connell.
There's that curveball that's been so prominent this game that's going to retire Alfonso back to the dugout.
Jack Monsell.
Jack Monsell is going to come up, bases loaded, same position that Alfonso just had. We're going to see if he can't put one in between the poles and maybe drive in a couple runners here.
Yeah, unfortunately there, Alfonso, that curveball definitely got the best of him, kind of spiked in the dirt there, and Alfonso chased that one. So 2 away, bases loaded here.
You see that low inside fastball called for a strike.
Definitely there, and for Monsell, he had a great start to the day here with that leadoff double back in the second, so we'll see if he can continue that. Yeah. And
Look
he
at that,
smacks that
drilled
one
up.
right at the center fielder, but unfortunately going to be caught there. So great contact from Monsell once again, but right at the center fielder, going to be caught for a bases loaded line out there. Ryan, what'd you see on that contact there from Monsell?
Definitely, it was a pretty good hit. Always unfortunate to see that, seeing 3 base runners stranded on their bases, having to come back to the plate. It was great contact. You see a little bit of hook left from that strong hit out to left center.
But once again, that's just part of the game. You see great contact there, but just right at the center fielder.
Definitely. Just a great hit, but just barely the wrong spot.
I'd love to think, too, if that could fall for the Cats. Could be maybe a 1, 2, maybe even 3 RBIs there for the Cats, definitely. So
Definitely.
unfortunately, it was a line out. So we'll head to the top of the 4th here. And the Cats definitely looking to continue their solid performance here on the mound with Alfonso remaining out there.
We see the sun hiding behind the clouds.
Yeah, the sun recently peaked out there, but it's going to dive back behind the clouds here, and temperatures are going to drop a little bit here at SaberCat Field as we head to the top of the 4th, with Alfonso taking a nice, easy warm-up and making sure he's keeping his arm fresh here for the rest of the game.
Definitely. We see the top of the 4th coming up here soon. Coming up here real soon, as we're going to see Claridge coming up to the plate, leading off in the top of the 4th inning.
Yeah, the left-handed Claridge due up here, and as he steps up.
Designated hitter, number 17, Cale Claridge.
Yeah, Cale Claridge is one of those hitters you hear talked about a lot by the Legacy Lightning. Another thing as well from Claridge is he's a nice, tall, left-handed young man rocking the mullet, as we said earlier. Definitely. And as he leads off here for the Lightning, hoping to get something started here as he got a 2-0 lead, maybe get a little bit of insurance here.
Definitely. We're going to have to see if he can extend that lead.
Alfonso's delivery going to be just a bit outside there for ball 1.
Definitely. You see that low and outside fastball. Low fastballs have been a staple of tonight's game, senior night.
Alfonso gets the outside fastball call there, so 1-1. And once again, Alfonso going to